Hello and welcome to episode 26 of our Timberborn update for Waterbeaver mod playthrough. Here is cycle 33, day 1. And last time we have this majestic balloon ascending from the large industrial pile because I clicked on the wrong thing. The Balloon Trader landing pad, that's what it's called. Going to trade with another faction to get us some goodies, including these exotic seeds, which we're going to use to construct our tree nursery. And that's going to allow us to build all sorts of interesting new tree-related things. And we have 2 other bachelors in mycology to deal with and decide what we want to do. So that, of course, came from the ENS, which is currently in the process of acquiring everything to make a nursing license. And we talked a little bit about last time what exactly is involved in that. And it's going to be a while before this is done. So, yeah. All sorts of fun stuff there. We have to get some strong alcohol, which we can only make in a certain way that I'm not entirely sure I even understand. But that's the way things go in this mod. You just kind of have to drink through a fire hose and hope you don't choke to death. So, that being said, goals for today, obviously get this tree nursery constructed, start growing some other types of trees, and figure out exactly what it is that we want to be moving toward next. There's a ton of stuff left in this mod, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to get to all of it, and there's probably a good chance that we don't get to most of the late game stuff, just because this series has already gone on for what seems like eons without a whole lot of progress, just because it was a complete start from scratch learning experience with absolutely no knowledge of anything. So I feel like we could do a lot better the second time around, and we're going to start a new one in the new year in Update 5, since that's been getting a lot of updates and attention. But we are going to do as much as we can before the end of the year and see what we can get accomplished. Other things that we've been working on. We have this guy, of course, the Super Fertilizing Irrigation Tower Bath, which is super fertilizing and irrigating from a tower and a bath, apparently. And we've got all this space left to grow other things. I'm planning on that being things that the tree nursery can help us with. But we've got all sorts of stuff to do relating to that I don't even know what it is yet, because I don't have any options in the building because the building's not done. So we'll just have to wait for these exotic seeds to come in. That's what this guy's doing. And it seems every 72 hours we get 5 exotic seeds in exchange for 5 metal blocks. And that is something we're just going to have to take a look-see at eventually when we get around to that. But other things that we probably need to do before we can consider this playthrough quote-unquote completed, of course, finish the nursing license, do something relating to all these injuries and illnesses and everything that we currently can't do anything with because we don't have the tools, and then see exactly what other kind of fun stuff we can get up to. We haven't really done too much in the way of well-being, outside of just food. I mean, we've done, I guess, a couple things, technically. But there's a lot of interesting stuff we can get to. We could, of course, put in the vanilla game things if we are even able to unlock them because of science being a problem. And, of course, science is a problem because the library sucks up unbelievable amounts of resources to make tiny amounts of science. So, not going to be our best option. But you know what is a good option for science is a trebuchet. 1 science point per hour, and it gets rid of all of our waste rocks in the process. Well, assuming we have waste rocks to get rid of. And that's something that our mechanical drill will be able to help us with. And we've been wanting to build a second one, but we just kind of never did. We just stopped because we were busy doing other things. So we will continue this process in due time and get another one of these built. We should also try to figure out what we're going to do with all the stuff that comes out of this, because we have a bunch of dirt. We don't have a ton of storage for dirt, and what we do have is full. So we need to find a way to utilize that, which I was attempting to do with building some of those new terraforming blocks, but it's just taking so long to actually get anything done. I ended up pausing these. Because, well, it needs 1,000 dirt. We put the logs in. So, we might as well unpause these, because the logs are already in here. Flesh out the dirt we already have, and then we're going to have some space that we can build some other stuff on if we so choose. Earlier we had a set of dams, and then we closed this in with houses instead. And then we went back to dams, I think. It's been a very, very long time, and I honestly don't remember all of it. But the idea with this was we wanted to trap water in this specific spot, so all of this would stop drying out quite as fast. And the issue we were having is that the dams couldn't go all the way across because, well, they were a little too big the way these were set up. So we have primitive dams, but they have to go this way. And we didn't have the space to put them in any other way unless we filled all of this. And you know how that goes. So our process of getting another mechanical drill put in, getting a bunch of dirt from that, and then filling in those terrain blocks might be a little bit wasteful, but it will actually do something with the dirt. Instead of just letting it sit here, take up a ton of these large industrial piles, that's not really anything anyone really wants to deal with. We also have this double tall levee that if we wanted to use the science on, could make use of some of the clay and everything and give us space to attach 2 more water wheels. Because right now we're not currently making enough power to support everything we have going on. And I think we're going to be able to make use of that much power if we can build the water wheels. The only problem is the way that this is currently set up, it's not going to allow us to get in here to actually build the things from above without disconnecting all of our power. And that is kind of a problem considering how so much of our water is coming from these pumps up here, which we probably should build some more of if we ever find ourselves with the ability to do so. But I digress. There's just so much going on. I have a very hard time remembering exactly what needs to be done and what needs to be changed and all of that. So we'll just go back up to triple speed. And what's really funny is we have a huge population. We have over 500 beavers. And we tend to forget that. We've actually created, on paper, a successful settlement, but it feels like we just haven't because there's so much we haven't done. So we'll need to keep an eye on our food supplies and everything because the production's pretty unbalanced. Like right here down at the bottom, I don't know if you saw it pop in and out, but right here we have vegetable stew, which is being made in, I believe, yes, the mechanized kitchen house. And I guess this is okay, but they keep eating it. I know that's, God forbid, people eat food, right? Or beavers in this case. But it's so hard to keep all these materials supplied just because there's so many different things. And you legitimately cannot have a space that has all of the ingredients, space to store all the ingredients, and then space to store the product near the production because there's just so much that has to go into it. It's not possible without having some crazy super galaxy brain vertical. You can't even build these things vertically because these smokestacks get in the way. But I digress. What we did do recently that I do like was putting in, of course, this super fertilizing irrigation tower bath here, which allowed us to start the process of getting rid of these irrigation tower lodges. And I wanted to put a second one in back here, but that's going to require access through a path coming from the other side. But we can go ahead and start getting this put in place. If I can remember where there we go. Stilt house, etc. If we put this, based on how the pattern for this guy works, we put this guy maybe right about here. That's going to irrigate all except about right here, which this will take care of. And then there could be a little bit right here that would be unirrigated, but we could fix that problem as well. I'm trying to get rid of these 2 irrigation tower lodges so we can plant some more stuff there. So if we do that, and we just put this guy maybe right about here, we'll leave 2 spaces so we can plant some more pumpkins back behind this large farmhouse. And then on the top of that, we will put, depending on how we want to have our stuff line up, I guess we could have it all facing the same way. Just put that guy right there. And that's going to allow us to align this with a little bit of platforming going underneath here. I don't know that I want to have this go all the way across, but it would make a decent bit of sense, actually. Just have this go all the way right here. And then, of course, stairs at the end. So what that's going to allow us to do is connect this area up to here, and then we'll have all sorts of lovely irrigation go that way. Put our stairs, come on, right here. They already have most of this done. Looks like they just need logs. And then we will, of course, have stairs down to get to this area, but we're not going to need too terribly many of those. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and unplant all of these green peas, because this is most likely going to become unirrigated. Oh, it's actually already showing me the footprint. That works. We'll just do those out of there. This guy will take care of all of this space. These will go away. That's nice that it does that. So that's going to allow us to grow a bunch more pumpkins. Like we need to have more, right? But I digress. If we focused strictly on just having a bunch of pumpkins, we would never run out of food. But it would hurt us a little bit in the well-being department. Because there's all these other types of food that we have not even been close at all to having. Because all those things just take a ton of time. Unfortunately. But we'll be alright. We just have to get through all of this stuff as best as we can. And the other fun, I guess we can call it fun, challenge that we're going to have is going to be getting power over to this mechanical drill, the way that this is set up. Because for some reason, I don't know, people might get mad at me complaining about this, but the single power entry point makes planning any sort of cohesive anything completely impossible. So we have to have a space in between. But because of the way that that is set up, if we have a one wide space, we have to have it turned there, or our high power shaft going in. So we're going to have to still stagger this, but this is already gone. So guess what? We can't do it that way. unless we filled in a bunch of stuff. So we're going to have to blast all of this down as well and give us two spaces in between. Which is, yeah. Not really the best option here, is it? So don't count on seeing this for another 4 episodes, I'm sure. If we do another 4 episodes. But at any rate, this is... Oh, they can't reach... Really? Oh, they can't reach it because this hasn't been built yet. Alright, I was about to say, there's no way they can't get to that. Did I build this one block off? Are you serious? You've got to be joking. I did. Wow. That is depressing. Oh well, we're going to leave it. That's the only thing we're going to be able to do. Well, here comes the balloon back. Are we going to get some more of those exotic seeds? The survey says yes. Although the balloon is back, but this is only 54% of the way through 72 hours, so I don't know exactly how that works. I wonder if the animations are actually synced up to this. They're probably not, honestly. But we have a balloon here, so we can build another one. Except we would have to have another one of these balloon trader landing pads. I don't think there's any other mechanism by which to construct additional balloons, since this is kind of already here. So we will have to find ourselves another place to put those. Fortunately, we have this large area set up here, and we can just plop another one of these down right there. And we do have additional blueprints. Made sure we copied those. So that's going to let us... Oh no, we're going to make the ugliest possible path combination here. People are going to become upset with me in the comments for this. Look at it. Look how ugly that is. Suboptimal to have the space in the middle there. We'll get that done. And then we can think about doing either another Jungle Beaver one, or we can find which other faction we want to mess with. We could do Iron Teeth, Island Beavers, Polar Beavers, or Folktails. I think, honestly, it's probably... Well, we can't make wine yet, and despite having a ton of these things set for mediocre chestnut beer, I haven't seen any of that show up. So maybe it's just getting consumed instantly. Maybe it's not being made. I don't know. Too much to keep track of, but that's out. We can't make glass, so that's out. And the, I think that's the, whatever the top tier stew is. We can't make that, so that's out. The death stew, awful stew, etc. Yeah, we can't make the alcohol either. Not yet. So I think really the only option is for us to have more jungle beavers. So I guess that is what we will be doing. Let's move this so we can have both of the beavers sitting here staring at us. Even though I rotated the building, probably didn't need to do it that way, but it's fine. That'll give them something to do, and we can increase the speed of acquisition of our exotic seeds and pineapples. So we are waiting only on the exotic seeds, as before. Now we have 15, or 20. I'm sorry, I can't even read numbers correctly. Good job. But that's going to work out just fine. This continues to be an exercise in futility, but what else are you going to do? Oh, I should have, wow, okay, yep. That was not smart. I should, being the operative term, have come over here and blasted all of this first. But I didn't. And I hope I can get both of these. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. So, yeah, we need to have more power because this much is not going to cut it. I'm going to go ahead, since we're already here, unlock this double levee, and I will plop that right there. And then on top of it, we'll put, if I can click on it, a large water wheel. Now, they're not going to be able to build this except from the top, I don't think. I will be very pleasantly surprised if they can actually build this from below. But I don't think we should expect that to happen. I will put this in top priority though, so we'll see if we can get anybody to come over here. If not, we're going to have to demolish our existing setup for all of this transmission. Oh, no, they can build from below. Cool. Well, that's going to be really convenient then. That we can be pretty happy with. So we will watch them go and do that. But something somebody mentioned in a comment is our clay pit. I forgot this was here, honestly. It's only been running on 2 out of 4 jobs, so I will click that up to 4. And that should help us a lot. We can actually go ahead and build a second one, but I don't have a great place for one yet. It's something I was going to try and figure out, but I hadn't. Did this pause again? Really? I thought I had unpaused this. Well, I will unpause that one because it already has 292. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Although it does take 90 logs. That's a lot of logs. We do have a pretty good storage though, so I think we'll be okay long term. Now, since we have since learned, I am so good at talking. We can put these on top of levees. I kind of wanted to do one of these numbers, but the problem with that is they have to have adjacent land that you can build it down from. So for that to be a thing, you would have to have this be a little bit higher, which would require us to do this whole like chaining thing, and I don't think we want to mess with that. So the flow is going to be kind of interrupted unless unless I built another one of these 2-story watertight lodges. So if we did that, this is actually something we could have propped up here. Yeah, let's do this. That'll funnel everything through. Give us a little bit more space and some haulers again at the same time. And oh, here we're gonna have another another instance of pathing crimes with our 4-way things here. I don't know. At this point, I'm just trying to, you know, shove stuff in wherever it'll fit, and just move along in that way. But that's going to get us another 2 of these whenever they can finish building that, and that will be some modicum of progress. Meanwhile, this continues to be an absolute insert your favorite thing. Wait, was that a beaver in there? I don't know. I'm gonna have to like look at this a little more slowly. I could just be insane. That is no, that's just rocks. Okay. I don't know why I just assumed it was a beaver. I was told beavers could actually get in this, but I haven't seen them. Actually die from it yet. I'm just assuming it would actually kill them. Oh, lag. There we go. Yeah, our clay production is not quite up to snuff. I don't really have anywhere else to put one of these, at least not right now. Nor do I remember where the clay pit is among all of this stuff. Yeah, not gonna lie, I've got no clue. Where would that even be? It's definitely not an industrial building. Wait, what? Okay. All right. Well, the icon in this has the little factory with the whatever you call this sawtooth roofing and window pattern here. But I guess that counts as an industrial building now. Where can I put? Oh. Okay. Well, this is an easy solution to put that there. That works. We'll just do that. Set that to 4 workers. Because we have a lot of unemployed beavers. I just don't know what else to build to give them jobs because we have so many things that are already unable to keep up. And we already have plenty of tools. This is making metal fasteners. I guess we could just make more crude saw blades. I probably should have unpaused this one already. And then more metal fasteners. Yeah, we can make it happen. That'll be okay. It is kind of a lot to keep up with. But at the same time, it's very interesting to see exactly what goes on between all of these, I don't know, dozens and dozens and dozens of new tech trees and different things. Anyway, that being said, how are we looking on this? Oh, it's actually done. It just has to have somebody come finish it. So is that going to be... Okay, good. They can finish it from below. Now we can build... Ah, yes. Too far for builders. Is that because I put this here? Or is that because they have to actually build it at the bottom? If I get rid of that... Nope, they still can't build this. So I wonder if they actually have to be able to access the top of it, or if they, I don't know. I feel like they could have built this other stuff from down below. Well, we need 6 gears. We have 6 gears. Planks. We have a lot of planks. Logs. We have enough. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get this constructed, and that should be that. And then it says nothing about them not being able to build this, so I guess it's just somebody in the house, like, reaching out the window and attaching sticks to stuff to construct that thing. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, the gravity batteries are actually discharging because they're running the pumps. But, you know, we do need the pumps, so that's okay. We're just going to reconnect them when the time comes. We have just some extra logs here. I guess we can get those picked up. Yeah, now we're just waiting on the logs, and that might end up taking a while, but we'll see what happens. I'm more interested to see. Oh, they haven't even started this yet. Okay, well, you can't win them all, it seems. This construction, predictably, is extremely slow. Yep, they haven't even started on anything because they're all building that. That's probably exactly what I should have expected. I feel like we don't do enough with Bramble Dam. We just kind of let them start doing their own thing and then ignore them because it worked really well. But they are doing about as well as they can. I don't really see anything that needs to be improved. They got one homeless beaver. They've got 2 unemployed beavers. That kind of thing will sort itself out in the long term. So I think what's happening is they're just kind of making stuff to export it. And that seems to be working pretty well based on these district crossings having stuff constantly in stock. Although I'm assuming the green arrow... I don't even... Oh, see, this is when I wish symbolism was a little clearer, and somebody's going to say, you're an idiot because the green arrow couldn't possibly be any clearer as to what that means. But I don't know. It's only the Bramble Dam ones that are full. And these are almost completely empty if they're not empty. But these are all just completely full. And Bramble Dam is should not be force importing berries. Or cabbage. It should not be force importing any food. No. No, let's turn all that off. They should not be force importing anything. If anything, the main district should be force importing everything from Bramble Dam. Force import berries. Well, that might have been what was causing some issues. We were force importing berries on both sides. Well, I don't know how to make sense of the rest of this, so we'll just leave that alone. Good news, though, is we are actually almost ready to have another trade with the Jungle Beavers. We just have to have this one balloon get constructed, but it doesn't have a recipe, so let's give it one. We should see someone grab that other balloon and stick it in here, and we can have twice the exotic seeds. But construction priority has been passed up by other things. Let's give that super priority. Oh, no, you're prioritizing everything. You're not going to prioritize anything. Yep, you are correct. But this is... Okay, good. That's making a lot of power. Now let's reconnect everything here. That will go there. And there we go with that. I guess I can also go ahead. Yeah, we're going to have to... Oh, we're going to have some fun with this, I'll tell you what. But that is going to be something that we probably won't find out for the next 2 episodes because of how long it's going to take to blow everything up. It is what it is. Not much else we can do about it. So they're going to build that balloon, which it seems like they've done. And now that guy is off to the races, but I can't see him go any further up despite being able to have the camera go... I don't know. There it is. Okay, going this way, that's fine. So now we should be... Hello. Oh, that's extremely close. Should be pretty close to having this. 25. Are you serious? It's still only 25? It's been half an hour. Come on, man. You telling me it takes half an hour to get 10 exotic seeds? When the time on this is 72 hours in game? What's up with that? What gives? That doesn't make any sense. I'm terrible at math, and even I can tell that's not right. It just does not make any sense. 72 hours. Even if it's 72 working hours, that's 4 days. That is 4 days based on our 18-hour days. But it's been half a cycle. It has been 11 days, and we still don't... Okay, all right. That's fine. I guess what I have to do at this point, because I just have so much going on I can't even keep up with it, is I have to just hyper-prioritize every single thing I actually want to be built. because it's having so many things that it has to keep up with. Oh man, I got 43 beavers that don't have any jobs. I got 18 kids. It's like the number of beaver children varies so wildly, I can't possibly keep up. Anyway, this irrigation tower lodge needs to go away. Come on. Let me click on this. Thank you. No, I don't want to delete the beaver. I want to delete the stairs. Alright, so that's going to be gone. This is now... Wait, is that actually not irrigate this entire corner? Ew. Okay, that wasn't the best choice then. Well. This will save us some water and a couple of other spaces are going to open up here. So as long as it still irrigates most of what it needs. Oh, they didn't even gather the green peas. I don't have enough farmers, do I? That's probably part of the problem. Well, that's part of what we're going to do is plant some more stuff in this space and then use this other non-irrigable space to build more farmhouses. Large farmhouses that can all harvest stuff. Like if I put one of these guys here after these things die, then they're going to be able to... Man, I wish I could turn that off. They're going to be able to gather a lot of this stuff. And they can plant the green peas. And then maybe on the other side we'll put in some normal farmhouses so they can do other things. Well, we'll see what happens. We got space. We got tons of food. We don't really need to worry about it. Alright, so those are drying out and dying. Probably should not have done it this way, but that's the way she goes. And now I've got space for a large farmhouse. So now, if we come over here in this corner, all this dried out space, we can put regular farmhouses. Although these haven't dried out. Oh, okay, so it's actually some space right here that has some irrigation still. So if I were to do 2 of these, and then I've been wanting to put in these other things like the nerdy attic so we can actually do stuff with the some of the stuff we've been making. Give ourselves a little bit of an option here, but I don't want to use the science for that necessarily. Alright, so they're going to take care of that stuff. They still haven't done anything with this. What are the builders even doing, man? Alright. We'll put that in there. I can only assume. Can only assume that maybe at some point in the next 18 cycles this will get done. But I can't prioritize it or other things won't get done. Do we still only have 25 seeds? You gotta be kidding me, man. That takes so long. I cannot believe how slow this is. And we still only have 100 basic balm. Alcohol seems to be kind of a completely fruitless waste of time at this point. We're making tar. This is making basic balm. See, the problem with this is there's so much to do. I have no idea what needs to go where. It really is overwhelming. And is the alcohol distillation... Did I ask this question last time? I don't think anyone picked up on it. I don't know if the alcohol distillation is the process that's going to produce the strong alcohol that I need for this. If I... Oh, what do we need for basic balm that we don't have? I feel... Oh, really? Clay goes into the basic balm? Huh. Well, that would explain a lot. See, alcohol distillation. Oh. That's literally all it is you just put wine... I think I did this last time, I just don't remember. Okay, alright, well... I guess we've learned something. What I don't understand is why the builders in this are just completely unable to build anything. I wish I could make a builder's hut. Like, I'm so dependent on those. There's our drought again. So I have a four-way district center, district crossing, and then I've got a, and these are all these other things. I think there's an add-on to the farmhouse. I don't know why it's an add-on to the farmhouse, but I think there's one that does builders. Yes, builder's office. But I don't need 10,000 farmhouses. I just want a builder's thing. I don't know. I mean, there's a builder's lodge, but that only holds 4. Well, the original one only holds 4. No, it only holds 2. I'm sorry. Jeez, what a mess. Well, I still have homeless beavers, so I might as well at this point. Now I gotta remember where to find the. I just don't know. I just don't know where this stuff is. Okay, there it is. You know what? We'll just build 3 of these because why not? What else are we gonna do, right? I have a bunch of unemployed beavers. I might as well use them for something. I might make 10 of these. Who knows? We cannot survive. And this playthrough cannot continue if, well, in this format at least, if we don't get stuff to... I cannot believe this is still at 25 exotics. What are these guys doing? What are they doing in this balloon all day if it's not bringing me seeds? Okay, we have seeds in stock here. We have seeds in stock here. Why are they not taking it out? Do I really have to prioritize this by haulers too? the text for this is yeet. That's funny. I feel like if you need the haulers to operate this, it shouldn't be a toggle. But even so, this is still only 15. Don't really understand what's going on with that. Or is this like this because I didn't align the red arrow with the ladder? But no, this is the same way. So what's up with that? I've got extra balloons here. Why is this like this? And why are none of my haulers going over here to grab the exotic seeds? I don't know. I feel like there's something wrong with this. But I don't have any way to actually test that. Oh, acts as a dispatch hub for... Oh, so the people working here are haulers? Then why aren't you getting your own stuff, dude? Come on, man. You got it right here. So what do these clowns do all day? Okay, you're carrying nothing. You're not going to work. You find the furthest away possible water to drink from. And you're hauling it. Where? Okay, now what are you doing? Gonna go to the other side of the map to do what? Sunflower seeds. So so these are just regular haulers. Why are you not getting these? Do I have to delete it so they can pick it up off the ground? Like what's up with this? Now I have 20 of these that I can't use. What is up with that? I see nothing in here that tells me anything. And why does this have a slider to go between 1 and 2? Does that make it go faster? It doesn't seem to. So why have you not picked this up? Why does this have an option for 1 or 2 when it has only space for one balloon on top, and one balloon takes 1 HP? Why? That I don't understand. I really don't. And also, how is this... Oh, they haven't built this yet. Of course not. Something is fundamentally broken with the way builders in this game work. But hey, now I have 6 more of these clowns that don't ever do anything. Do I also have to prioritize this by haulers so they recognize that it's there because these are here and I got 15 here and I got 5 here. So I guess now they decided that I can actually take stuff out because this was 20. What's up with that? But this still says 25. Where are the seeds? Where are the seeds, beavers? I don't see anyone coming in here. Have I just finally lost it? Is that what this is? There's still nothing here. This did say 20, now it says 15. This said, well, okay, it still says 5. So I know I have at least 20 of these things. It doesn't, I mean, it shows up right here. So why? Why is it not here? Why is it still there? I don't know. I think this has broken me. Genuinely do not understand. So now what are they building? I wish I knew. I have no idea. So I guess we just get to click on one of these guys and see what they get up to. But if he's a builder, why is he carrying dirt? Unless he's taking it to a building site. But which building site is he taking it to? Oh, it's probably this this terrain block, isn't it? That's exactly what it is. But why are they prioritizing this when it's a lower priority thing? That's what doesn't make sense to me. It's like the prioritization is being completely ignored. I don't know. Well, the end result is still the same. This is not blocked off, and this has been, like, I don't know. At this point, 10 cycles I've been attempting to get literally anything accomplished down here, and they're not doing it. How many? I still have 300 some dirt. So I guess they're just going to keep doing this until some of them die. Well, it's almost done, and this one's still paused, so I guess we can leave that alone. I want to know why they aren't bringing it in here. I have 20 that they just can't get. So where... Like, do I have to follow every single builder around? I might have to. Just try to make some sort of sense. Well, this guy's carrying dirt. Well, we know where he's going with the dirt. That's for sure. But now what's he going to do? Carrying nothing. Okay. Oh, we lost him. Hold on. Carrying more dirt. Is this even prioritized? No, it's not. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should have prioritized this. But I feel like it really should not be that big of a deal. Now, this is not the fault of the mod. This is the fault of the way Timberborn has building stuff set up, I suppose. Are they going to ever bring these seeds over here? Come on. Come on, man. I wish there was a way. This has to be at least the 50th time I've said this, but there needs to be a way to have a building queue. Or at least have some sort of... Okay, now we have 35 seeds. I don't know what took them so stinking long to do this, but finally that's going to be done. 46 minutes into this recording. So we can finally do something with the tree nursery. Okay. So we can plant a giant sequoia, but I don't know how to plant this, so there's an information thing here. Oh, gathered by, okay. Huh. But how do I do anything with this? Okay, so they can do blueberries, dandelions, red vines, white vines, unbelievably tall bamboo, and giant sequoia. So, let's pause. I'm going to grow some insert your own censorship of what I might call the adjective to describe red and white grapevines. We have been waiting for so long to get these things. Okay, alright. 13 days, and then 6 days to get that. That's gathered by... Oh, of course, it has to have a gatherer's flag. Do I have one over here? I have a wood felling lodge. I have a warehouse for pine resin. I have a tapper's shack, and I have a forester. I do not have a gatherer's flag or a harvester's office. But we definitely want this to be... Well, it has to be in range. So I suppose... We have so many beavers anyway, I don't think it matters. I'll just put 2 of these things in. And then we'll do red grapevines here. And white grapevines. Why are those set up like that? I guess it's just a rotation thing with the game. Oh, okay. When that said horizontal versus vertical, that's just the rotation of the sprite. Okay. That works, I guess. So math-wise, this setup will give us exactly the same number of red grapevines versus white grapevines. They both take 13 days. This one has 10. This one has 10 like that. So that will be 10 and 10. Give these guys something to do. And then we can also maybe have a giant sequoia, but I feel like there's some sort of other thing I had to build for that. For the giant sequoia, but I don't remember. Giant sequoia feller, sequoia cradle. Ah, there we 1,000 science. Really? To build a fence. Okay. Carefully tended space to help a giant tiny... I can't even talk anymore. Tiny sequoia sapling become big and tall. Alright, so I'm going to spend 1,000 science to make a fence. Great. Okay. That is absolutely maddening, but I suppose if we have to do it, we have to do it. So let's put in 2 of these right here, unless it has something about you can't plant these back to back. We'll build that, and then I guess, do I have to... Oh, it's only going to let me put it right in the middle. Alright. Hyper-prioritize so the 45 idiots who work as builders in this thing can come in and build stuff. Please note that if I say the builders are idiots, I am not saying that the people who have been assigned as builders are idiots. I love all of you. It's just that the building stuff in this game is completely broken. Oh, meanwhile, this thing I placed 30 minutes ago still hasn't been even remotely close to built. Is it because I don't have enough logs? Is that what it is? Where's my district center? No, I've got logs. 154 of them, which isn't a ton, but... I do have some. Oh, these don't need to be cut down. We can stop that. These are for resin purposes only. I sound like those stores that sell... Never mind, we're not going to get into that. Okay. So this in 13 days will have the opportunity to make grapes. Then they will be harvested at our gatherer flags that also haven't been built. But then they're going to have to get pressed, which happens over here at a screw press. I don't know why there's 2 different I mean, I understand because it's 2 different ingredients, but theoretically the same press could do both jobs. So I would have to have... oh, you know what? We're out of power. We're completely out of power. Because I don't have... Okay. Oh, I didn't have this early enough to actually generate anything. That is extremely annoying, but whatever. Okay, giant sequoia cradle. Put that... Why is that... What? Why is that like that? Oh, okay. 50 days. Are you absolutely joking? 50 days. This isn't even the whole 1,000 hours for a degree thing. This is 50 days. I don't know if I have another 50 days of this playthrough left. My God, man. Okay. Well, we have some nice art of very large infant trees, I guess. We'll see what happens with that. Okay. giant sequoia feller. I seem to remember there was some other building associated with this too. Maybe that was something you could build with it. But that's going to get... doesn't require power, does it? That would be the icing on the cake. I don't need to worry about this for 50 days, apparently. So we'll just kind of leave that alone. So in a spirit of complete bewilderment at the time scale of this mod, let's put a couple more of these in. Just so at the end of our 50 days, we can actually get something out of this. Jeez, 50 days. I am beside myself. Actually, I should probably make a couple more than just 4, too. All right. So if I did that, I did these here. Oh, I could still have path behind them. It's not bad. But having 4 of these right next. Why is that one so much taller? If it's the newest one, oh, maybe it's randomized. If I did that, I kind of like having the 4 of them just like that. That looks kind of interesting. But I also want to have another set of these. But I'm not going to be able to do that without it looking really stupid. So maybe we just leave that. Oh, you know what would be really evil is if the giant sequoia feller had to be actually attached to the plot. I don't want to spend the science on it right now to find out. And update 4 does not let you preview the placement of the building like update 5 does. So that's but I want to make sure I have more than like 2 of these things. So maybe, oh, and of course I put the entrances where I did. All right. Well, I'll just go ahead and make some more of these because I feel like we should actually make good use of that. What else can this guy make? I guess I could just look at the thing here. No, that's the watertight upgrade. No, this doesn't even say. Okay. Not the brambles. Unbelievably tall bamboo has to be in water, so we're not going to be doing that for the time being. So I guess what we'll do is, well, I should actually check and see how big the tree feller is, but oh, I should have made this all one specific type over here. I should have done that. All right, so red grapevines on this side, and then, oh, come on, white ones on this side. I think that should be about the same amount. Not like it really is going to matter that much. All right, giant sequoia trees. Just gonna plant these things. 50 days. 50 days. Well, that's gonna be fun, I guess. Exotic seeds. There are 10 left. I don't think there's anything else I have to do with those except make more tree nurseries, so I don't think we really should be focusing on getting those. So I'm going to go to bananas instead. Ananas. Holy 125. My God. Okay. All right. 120. You gotta be joking. 125 metal fasteners. What are these people doing? Jungle beavers, what are you doing with all these metal fasteners? I understand metal is very rare, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, so it's 25 to get 35 back. 125 was the capacity of the building, but yikes. Oh, that's too much. I guess I have to have some more primitive smelters, judging by the amount of scrap metal I don't have. That's getting quartz. That's getting water. I can't just get scrap metal from the ground. I gotta do something else. So that is one tile down. I don't really have any other good places to stick something like this. This is already 4 slots here. I have to have that there. Yeah, this isn't set up for me to really be doing this, I don't think. So what I would have to do, I just have to have the platform elevated. It doesn't have to be on the side of a cliff. But wood burner, where is the, okay, here it is. Primitive smelter. I have a high temperature foundry that I guess I can make. No, that's a different degree. Okay, that's the mega structures thing. I don't think we're ever going to get to that. So, primitive smelter it is. Just build a whole bunch of these like it's my job. I guess technically it is. Where am I going to put this? Where can I even put this? That's not going to work. So I've got to have an ability to actually get on top of stuff here. If I did this and this here, I would have to have a platform here. Oh, so if we want to be really, really just obtuse, we could do this. 'Cause I can't do anything up here either, but I could put 2 of these here, I guess. If we're going to have some sort of anything to do with this, might as well do that. It's good to see that our coal storage is not completely full. People had left comments about that saying I need more storage for coal, but I think we weren't just not using enough of it. So that, I guess, is going to work okay. Did they ever build this clay pit? Oh, are you serious? I have to select a recipe for... Okay, that's right, because they added gold panning. What? Needs D... Are you serious? Oh, because there's no water in here. Never mind. I was about to say, let me build the building, but nope, no water. Makes sense why there's no, why there's no anything. But here, the drought's over. Mercifully, that was something, all right. Oh, but hey, look, they put the dynamite in. All right. Boy, what a time we're having today, huh? Well, it'll be worth it in the end when they actually, get around to building anything. We'll let the water come back in and everything. We have 6 giant sequoias growing. The oldest of which is... Please don't crash. My God, this is laggy. The oldest of which is 7%. 7% of the way done. Yep, and there... Wait, hold on. What? If trees can eat dirt, so can you. Matilda the Insane Cook. Well played. Well played. All right, so we're gonna have grapes at some point next episode, probably, and then we'll have the ability to squash them using our 2nd level of screw presses that are currently turned off. But we'll turn those on. I'm not so worried about the mushroom juice. What I am worried about is getting power, which we actually are now, and this is charging and discharging. Why is it discharging so fast? Okay, because this is inconsistent. All right, so I think the builders heard me talking trash. Is that what the kids say these days? They heard me talking trash, and now they've come for their reputation. And they've decided that it was time to actually place dynamite now that this was reaching some sort of a conclusion. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do this dumb thing here with this turnaround because I don't have universal, what do you call them? And next time we'll have to come back and do the rest of this. But we did manage to get something accomplished today, and that something was... acquiring confusion, planting giant trees that will take 800 years to grow, and planting some grapes and all sorts of other fun stuff. We are still nowhere near close to having the start of our nursing license research because we can't make the alcohol without the wine, but we have 201 out of 300 basic balm. Now that we know it needed clay, that should go a little bit faster since we have those two things going in theory. And hopefully we're also on our way to acquiring some ananas. So exotic seeds are not going to go here. This is going to be pineapple storage, which I can't even pick out. There we go. I just need to have a different place to put some of that stuff. So give me a little tiny warehouse for the exotic seeds. And that will do. So that is, are we going to get two balloons at the same time? No, that one is shadowing differently. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Appreciate you sticking around in the midst of all the confusion and the chaos and the incredulity. And you know what? I should stop using words I don't know how to pronounce that I only read in books. That's fine. Obviously, this mod has completely broken my psyche, and it has turned me into a shell of a dysfunctional human being. So you too can have fun by playing this. It is actually fun, but it will completely destroy your brain. So we'll look forward to the next time we get to destroy our brains together with this. Probably on Saturday is the scheduled next episode of this. But I do want to try and get a couple more things accomplished before we say goodbye to this playthrough. So we'll see if we need to do some extra videos or whatever before the end of the year to make that happen. But very grateful for you, as well as the Beard Boosters, as always, for their fantastic support. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, insane ramblings, accusations of me being unable to play the mod effectively, please leave those down below. I do read all of them, and I take notes on what needs to be done and different things that you guys suggest. So please do that, even if I don't respond to your comment. I do always read them, and I greatly appreciate you. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, whatever it is you're doing. Stay safe, have fun, and we will see you back again soon for more insanity in this playthrough, and tomorrow and Friday for more normal playthroughs. But yeah, we'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.